Regional activity will grow 1.4% this year, 2.4% in next two. World Bank sees poverty, employment at pre-pandemic levels. Welcome to Long Branch News, your daily source for the latest business news and trends from around the world. Whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, or simply interested in the world of business, our channel is the perfect place to stay up to date on the latest developments in the industry. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, our team of experienced reporters and analysts brings you the stories that matter most, delivered in a clear and concise format. So if you're ready to stay ahead of the curve and take your business acumen to the next level, hit that subscribe button and join us on this exciting journey. Latin America and the Caribbean will experience only modest growth this year as the region's economies suffer from high interest rates and falling commodity prices, the World Bank said in a report released Tuesday. The Washington-based organization projects that the regional economy as a whole will expand 1.4% through December, lagging all other regions. It had projected 1.6% growth for this year, but consensus growth forecasts in Chile, Argentina, and Colombia have worsened since the bank's last report in October 2022. Activity is seen expanding 2.4% in each of the following 2 years. The forecasts going forward predict the same lackluster pace of the past 2 decades, which remains insufficient to reduce poverty, promote inclusion, and defuse social tensions, bank analysts wrote. Fiscal imbalances remain high and will erode the equivalent of 2.7% of regional growth this year, while debt levels are seen at 64.7%, they said. Still, the region has had relative success managing the ripple effects of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and a slower pace of global economic activity. Poverty and unemployment rates have returned to pre-pandemic levels and average inflation is seen slowing down to 5% this year, once regional outliers Argentina and Venezuela are excluded. The effect of inflation and the war on food and energy prices had a significant impact on household poverty, William Maloney, the World Bank's chief economist for Latin America and the Caribbean, said during a news conference ahead of the report's release on Tuesday. We are hoping this will be moderated in the next year. We are optimistic that we'll return to lower levels. Domestic impacts of the recent collapse of 3 regional banks in the U.S. remain to be seen, the report said. But the possibility of a direct contagion in Latin America is minimal, Maloney said. Inflation goals. The region's central banks, which led the world into aggressive tightening cycles in the wake of the pandemic, are expected to achieve their inflation goals next year, according to the report. High interest rates have drawn criticism from leaders like Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva and Colombia's Gustavo Petro, who have publicly targeted their respective central banks as they push for lower borrowing costs to boost growth. While political tensions are normal, recent credibility and independence gains for monetary authorities across Latin America need to be preserved, analysts wrote in the report. Estimates for sluggish growth are only partially due to tighter monetary policy. Foreign direct investment has fallen 16.4% in absolute terms since 2010, according to the report, which said that more government spending is needed to improve health systems, human resources, and infrastructure across the region. Thanks for tuning in to Long Branch News today. We hope you found the latest business news and trends informative and insightful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and colleagues.